So, John, let me pick your brain about Bryan Kohberger. You heard my opening statement. I'm just looking at it from the perspective of, look, if it were me, if I didn't do what the government says I did, I would want everybody to see what really went on. Talk to me here, John. What's your take on his attorneys trying to get the cameras out?
So I've done both sides, right? I do criminal defense, and then largely what I often do is represent the victims in high profile murder or other type allegations. I've always been a proponent for cameras in the courtroom. As you know, federal court generally prohibits any cameras, but the world needs to see these cases. They need to learn from what happened. And as somebody charged, Mr. Kohberger should want, like you said, the publication of his innocence. But here's the thing. Oftentimes the clips that are shown are from the prosecution's case. So they actually are, segments of a trial that defense attorneys argue are then taken out of context and try him the court of public opinion. Look, it's the evidence, right? It's not supposed to necessarily sway one or the other. It's the truth. The world, I've tried cases on TV. We always advocate for the cameras, and media, media has their own lawyers. They're going to be heard. Right. It's fascinating hearing today.
Right. And I appreciate your point, John, about if only segments can be shown. And I think what you're referencing is local news stations. And I worked in local news. I loved it. It's how I cut my teeth as a journalist, 3 different local shops. And you just don't have the room to broadcast a whole trial. And that is why we've got Court TV Network, as you know, where everything will be shown. So thank you, John, for weighing in. Today, we're going to be watching that hearing very closely. And of course, we're going to have more details throughout the day. John Phillips, stand by. We want you to join us as we talk about what is trending in true crime. And here's what we've got next.